All right, well, I gotta ask Taylor. So,
Yeah.
since you've been in a relationship, and it seems like you're a long-term relationship person, you're not
Right,
really
I
just
am.
hopping in and out of relationships,
Nope.
which is dope.
Yeah.
Because then, I'm assuming, you take this time off when you're single. You kind of learn about
Right.
yourself and this and that.
Yeah.
But when you're in those long-term relationships,
Right.
and be honest, because don't lie on wins and losses. This is where we keep it a buck. You know.
Buck.
Have
I'll be
you ever
honest.
thought about someone else during sex?
Oh, that's a good question.
And don't lie, Taylor.
Oh my god. Okay,
Don't lie.
Let's
Don't
see.
even lie.
Have
This is gonna
I-
set the tone. We need
This
to
is
know.
gonna set the
This is how Taylor's a
one
liar,
right
or
here.
is she keeping it a buck?
Okay, have I ever? Honestly,
Hey, when they say honestly first,
I don't
baby,
either.
I know what she gonna say.
I want to say maybe, but
Maybe.
I can't remember.
You can't remember a specific time?
I can't remember a specific time, but I want to say maybe.
So you're
like-
not okay. So you're not rejecting the idea of you possibly.
Right? Yeah, like
Doing it
it's
before.
possible that maybe I have, but like
That's a fucking
Possible.
Okay, so sorry. So okay. So why do you think? I mean, it's by the way, it's fair to ask us the same shit. By the way, it goes both ways. So don't think we should. You know what I'm saying?
Throwing you under the bus.
Yeah, this goes full circle. But I just gotta ask you. So why do you think you had to think of someone else during sex? Like, what was the reason?
So I feel like if I did,
When you did.
when I, say I did. If I did, I feel like, I mean, because here's the thing. Let's say if I have sex in the future, like that might happen. Like, I'm not saying that wouldn't ever happen. I'm a human. Like, there's so many thoughts that go on in your head throughout the day. And I feel like there's nothing wrong with thinking about somebody else when you're having sex with someone, right? Am I tripping?
Oh, she just looked at me like, "There's nothing wrong. Yeah, there ain't nothing wrong." Hey, if there was nothing wrong, I think this wouldn't even be a controversial topic.
You know,
I think
you're
this would be
right.
alright.
You're
Right?
right.
I think if you told your significant other, "Hey, I'm thinking of so and so right now,"
Right.
just keep going.
Yeah, like,
I
it's fine.
think you're gonna be.
Well, okay,
you know?
maybe I'm thinking of it in a different way. Like if I'm, having sex with my man
Okay.
and just like somebody else pops in my head real quick, like I would be like, oh, we're not thinking about that right now. You know what I mean? But maybe you're saying more like I'm literally purposefully imagining like somebody else while I'm having sex. Is that the
Nah,
question?
he not asking for it. He's asking. She's trying to switch the words around. He's not
I'm like, that's what
purposely
you're
asking.
saying.
Nah,
Right.
he's saying like, you feel me? Like, shit. It's probably because of either, you feel me? I'ma just come out and say it.
Say it.
Speak up, Nas, use the mic.
Like two things. One, because you're really not messing with the guy because he must have did something that just like you feel me, just like
Okay.
you didn't fuck with.
Right.
Or two, there was a position y'all went into and it wasn't like how you thought it would be, but it was how it was with old boy.
Oh, like
2 weeks ago, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
2 weeks ago, last night. Looking at
What am I talking about? Last night.
last night. Damn.
Come on now.
That's what we're trying to add. Like that's what he's trying to say.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like almost like a comparison. Type
Yeah,
thing. All right. I've never done that. That's for sure. I've
You've never done that?
No,
Okay.
I've never compared.
So you mean to tell me that
God.
what you're talking about is like, oh, John just came into my head
Right, like,
randomly.
oh,
Like,
bro, like
why
you
the
know
fuck
what I
did he
mean?
come in
Why
your
did
head?
he come in your head? Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, but here's the thing. I'm like, I'm only human. You know what I mean?
I'm
like,
only human.
when you're in that state of mind,
Uh-huh.
I feel like anything could happen. You're not really in control of every single one of your thoughts. You know what I mean?
No,
If that
you're
were
not.
the
You're not. You're
case,
not.
Like,
You're,
we
you're
could
right. You're
control
right.
so much. You know what I
True.
mean? But yeah, so I mean, maybe it's happened before, but if it would,
Hey, we're not. We're not judging. We ain't judging if it's right or wrong. It's all.
Like, I'm no shame here. Like if I've done something, shoot, I will own up to it. But yeah, no, I don't think I've ever done that in a comparison type of way. I'll say that.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah.
I think like I've thought of other girls
Right.
while getting some top.
have?
No
Yeah,
way.
Yeah, for sure. What? Oh yeah.
Because
hold up,
why?
hold
Because
up.
you're like, oh, I'm thinking about this girl because she's like cuter. Or
No, not because she's cuter. Because the
'Cause
other
she
girl's
sucked it
better.
better.
Yes,
Oh.
exactly. The other girl sucked it
Come
better.
on.
Oh,
Hey,
so you're like, oh,
so
this
I'm
kind
like-
of sucks,
hey,
or this
Yeah, this
is
is
like
kind of
way
weak.
better.
Yeah, it's kind of weak.
Yeah.
So it's like, damn, like you kind of have to like coach your own head through it. Like, you know,
Oh
like,
my
you want to finish,
God.
right?
Yeah, you wanna
it's
finish.
like I'm
Oh,
like,
so you got.
or you want to stay hard. Like, you know, it's like
stay
one or
hard,
two. It's
Holy
like,
crap.
yeah,
I've never. Okay.
that's kind of
Okay, I see where you're coming
sex
from.
is like a dice game. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
you really
Like,
are,
gotta-
especially the first time with that person. It's like,
Yeah.
damn, you really gotta like. It ain't gonna be
You
the
have
best
no
time
idea.
if it's
It's not.
You know what I'm
but
saying?
You never know until you try.
Okay, yeah, that's something to think about. I wasn't even.
Yeah, you
Taylor's like, nah, I never even done that.
I've never done that. I don't-
Look at that.
never
Yeah,
like
Taylor,
thought,
stop.
like,
You know,
yeah,
there's
that-
some
yeah,
weak ass sex in your life.
Man, like what the fuck? I know. There's no way you haven't.
There's
no
got to
way.
be a time, Taylor, where you regret having sex. You
I've
regretted having
never-
sex with a dude.
So
Yeah,
every
one
dude
time.
was fire. That's what you're saying.
No,
Every
no,
dude
she
was
just
fire.
said-
There
she
was,
just said-
no,
Oh,
not
yeah.
every day. Yeah, there's been one time, but it was just it was not a good, like the sex wasn't bad. It was just the circumstance was not good. It was like a one night stand situation, and I was like, this is when I was very new into like the Old Town scene. Like I was
Okay.
brand new. I've never really had like guys like that hit on me, and especially guys who have like status and money and like all this stuff. So, you know, it was just something that like happened one night, you know, because I'm used to guys wanting to be in a relationship with me. I've never, prior to like this
Never
one night
had bad
stand
luck,
situation, yeah.
basically.
Prior to this, I've like never had a guy just want to hook
Hook
up
up.
with me. It's always been like, I really like you. I want to be in a relationship. That's like been my experience. So there was one time where I was like,
Damn, you
this
cook?
sucks. Yeah, I do.
Oh, okay.
Bro, look at
That
her.
makes sense.
That's
That makes
that's
sense. I do.
I mean,
I ain't,
yeah,
I
look
ain't
at
gonna
me.
lie. That's like, look at her. That's why. Now I see what niggas is talking about. Yeah, that's not no one night stand, nigga.
all right, go ahead, proceed.
Yeah. So yeah, it was just kind of the circumstance, but it wasn't bad. Like, and I don't think I've ever been in a situation where like, oh, this isn't as good as I've had it in the past. I can definitely say that, you know, maybe a guy's like going down on me or something like that, and I'm like, this could be better. But I've never had like somebody else pop into my head like, oh, they do this so much better. It's just like, oh, this is like, you know, maybe he needs like more practice.
Or he needs some coaching.
He needs some
Practice,
coaching.
some coaching.
Yeah, he needs
He
some
needs some
practice.
good-
Yeah.
Practice.
But he
I'm
could-
talking about
Practice.
practice.
He could be better.
He
You
could
know?
be better. Damn, you seem too nice. So you mean to tell me like you
Yeah,
would like
like,
you would not like you did.
Yeah, like,
You know-
what are you doing?
Yeah,
Like, you ain't
yeah.
never doing one of those.
Absolutely.
Like,
No, like she never even had the thought of
No.
like, damn,
Yeah,
so and so
like,
did better. Like
it-
this is weak. This dude is
But
weak.
you gotta
No.
But
Like, that's
listen,
crazy.
You heard her, bro. She don't relationship. She more on
Yeah.
the relationship side.
Yeah, but that's cool, but I don't mean you can't-
But that explains a lot, though.
Yeah.
That explains a lot.
I guess, bro. I'm just saying. I think it's
I
cool.
feel you.
I think.
Yeah.
I think it's cool. Or not cool. I think it's normal in a
Right.
way to, kind of like be like, damn, her head was weak. What's her
Right.
name's was better. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
then you
I
kind of
think-
like,
I think
and then
she
you're
did.
like,
In the
Yeah.
moment, though,
I'm not going
or-
back.
In the moment, though, or after?
No.
What are you
both.
saying?
Both. Like I've, especially after, but definitely I've during the moment too. Because during the moment, it's like I feel like that's where it really pops up in your head too. Because, I mean, I guess it just depends how soon you messed with that other person too. You know, like the gap. But like everyone, sometimes you got your throat goat. You got your throat goat that you compare to. So it's like, if
Not
they
the
if they say
throat
the new
goat.
throat goat,
Throat
then
goat.
shit, ain't no
Throat
way to
goat.
compare. You feel me? But hey,
Oh my God.
yeah.
I'm dead.
Okay.
Oh, he said okay.